Alright, so something we've had, you know, probably forever, but definitely at least as long as we've lived here, is windstorms. And usually we get, you know, like 30 mile an hour, maybe 40 mile an hour once a month. But every so often we get windstorms that have gusts of wind of, you know, 70, maybe even 80 miles an hour. We get those, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a year, especially in the fall and the spring. But this week we've had 2 of them in a row, only separated by, you know, one night. One was, I think it was Monday night, and the next one was Thursday night. Both of them 70 mile an hour winds, and for the most part, we've got everything, you know, taken care of well enough that when it happens, we don't have to worry about things blowing around or anything like that. But this last time, Thursday, we actually had an issue. Now we have this shed put together 6 years ago. It was a learning experience. It was free. I framed it in with, you know, free wood and OSB for the top and stuff like that. But after, you know, 6 years of surviving these windstorms, finally had an issue. It's only this side of the roof that came off, which was awesome. Luckily, there was no rain, so it really didn't get soaked. I mean, there's a little bit of moisture on the edge here, but it was really foggy this morning, so it could have been that. But I'm actually really surprised. I mean, we've had like a foot of snow on this thing, and I'm surprised it, you know, still in one piece. You know, knock on wood here. Knock on wood for good luck. But I'm gonna take this evening or afternoon. I mean, it's winter time, or yeah, I'll call it winter. It's December. So even though it's like 3:30, you know, yeah, whatever. Afternoon, evening, 3:30. But we're gonna go ahead and get this plastic off here. I use this as a wrap, but we're gonna get this plastic off because of how much it tore. I don't think it's going to be good enough to go across everything. Plus, it was stapled down, so all the staple openings or the staple holes are all torn open and everything. See, there. You see there's that big hole right there. I'm not going to be able to seal that up very well. And it'd be a lot easier just to get new plastic on there. So I got a roll of painter's plastic. I'm going to get this cut off, get the painter's plastic up this evening. Just in case, you know, something happens, rain or whatever, we at least have this part of the roof covered. I'm gonna take it, stick it underneath the peak, stick it under there, staple it all down, probably hang it over a little bit until we get the roof back on. The roof came off in, you know, 4 pieces. There was 4 sections. Actually, 2 of them stuck together, but luckily, they didn't go very far. I got 3 of them underneath a pallet and 1 of them underneath a water tank over here. So I'll go ahead and get this guy stapled up, and then tomorrow morning we'll come out here and we'll screw the new panels on, and we'll see if it stays together for another 6 years. Also check the other side as well, just to make sure. So I'm not quite sure about the strength of this thing, so I'm gonna be careful. I mean, it is 3/4 inch OSB, but you know, 6 years old. I got it free in the first place. Got just some painter's plastic. It's thin, but it's just a waterproofing. Unfold it, see how much we have. So looks like I'll just spread it out like that. And just cut off any extra, you know, Well, this one's better. Open it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Just have it up like that. Then take it down here. Looks like it might be here. Definitely. I'm going to get a 2x4 under there and support that. Sooner or later, I need to just redo this whole thing. Alright, so got that stapled down. Hopefully we don't have a bunch of wind, but in case we have a little rain shower or something like that, this should do good. Alright, so tomorrow I'll go up, put on those roof panels. I should probably cut a lot of this excess off. I got all this still. I'm going to cut it off so it's not like a huge sail. Cut it up there somewhere. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright. Might be able to use that parents plastic for something else. Taking a sheet. Alright, so we'll get on this tomorrow. Get the new roof panels on. I might see if I could take and tuck this. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Probably would have been a better idea if I put a drip edge on it, but like I said, it was a learning experience. The drip edge on the front, both sides. Plus, as you can see, you know, in this measure, I didn't take into account how thick the 2x4s were over that 3/4 inch ply or OSB, so that works. One of these days I'll get another one. Maybe a company would be nice enough to donate one. That would be amazing. Hint, hint. Yeah, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more. All right. I'll get on this tomorrow morning. See you guys in just a second. Alright, so I got the pieces laid out here. I'm going to start at this end here and work my way that way. So that way the next one will lay on top of the previous one. And when the wind comes, it doesn't try to pick up every single one. Then I'll try to get that one a little bit more secure. We've got 4 pieces here. Trying to remember which one was the end. This one here looks like an end. That one's got holes, that one's got holes. Oh, this one's probably the end on this side. This is the one I need first, I think. So we'll get this guy up. Crappy thing is we already have moisture here, so hopefully it doesn't, hopefully it's not too bad and it'll get to evaporate. There we go. Okay. Should be all right. Just match up the holes and do this one first. That's right, there's a metal plate up there, damn it. It goes clear back to here. So I just have to go over this way. There we go. Match up this hole. I have to do another one that's all wet and rotted, it looks like. There we go. Yep. All right. That looks all right. All right, so we've got it all done. Of course, it's not the best. I did the best that I could. Stapled a lot of this plastic down around the edge, but it's nice and stable now. We've got 2 more days this week. Just got the weather statement or warning, whatever it is. We're gonna have 2 more windstorms. One looks like it's only going to be 45 miles an hour, but the other one's going to be about 70. So it's going to be Monday night, which is tomorrow, and then Tuesday is supposed to take a break a little bit, and then Wednesday again for like 24 hours. So we'll see if this works. But if you want to see more and follow us on our homesteading journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and know anybody that this might give some encouragement to. Maybe they have a similar project. Go ahead and share it with them. Until next time, keep kicking up dust. Faux Shizzle.